Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock, 9:14. We are walking across Green Park, heading towards Buckingham Palace to stake out our spot to watch the changing of the guard a little bit later. Still hoping we run into a cafe. We did not run into a cafe on the way to the Covent Garden Underground station from our Airbnb as we thought we would. So I need a second cup of coffee. Evie needs some food because she did not like her crumpet very much this morning. It's not doing it for her. You don't like the texture?
No.
It's bubbly?
Yes.
All right. So we're walking.
Later today, we need to go to tea.
Yes, so today
the fancy house.
is tea. So yes, we're wearing our fancy clothes. We're gonna walk around the parks, Hyde Park over here, maybe walk around the gardens that we were in yesterday a little bit, and then we're going to tea, and then the whole afternoon we kind of get to decide what we're gonna do. So I think we might hit up Covent Garden Market for dinner tonight and see what that's all about. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of a chill day, a royal day, very British day, fancy day. Stop. All right, we'll see you on the adventure. So we now have about an hour before the changing of the guard.
What?
Evie's taking a break from sitting and she's standing here. We have front row seats, perfect seats, because you know how much we love to get here early. Unfortunately, there's a sea of humanity around us, one of whom is whistling. Why? Why? Why do people whistle in public? Why am I always next to the person who is whistling in public? I'm just trying to enjoy my book, The New David Sedaris, and instead, I hear whistling. We have an hour to go. We have 20 minutes to go now. It's clearly gotten more crowded. It's about to start. We can hear the band. Unfortunately, now in addition to the whistler, there's someone chomping gum right in my ear. I hate people. I hate people. What's your impression so far? We're getting squished. Clearly we have the best view right up against the gate, but the lady behind me just left, the gum chewer left, but she was shoving her body so hard into mine that it was like starting to hurt my knees. But she's gone now. How are you feeling? Yeah, we're both kind of getting crushed against the knee. It's also kind of a long show. It's like 45 minutes long. They're playing like real jazzy stuff now though. Something you would do again? No? Something people should do once? Yeah? But maybe not over and over. Alright, so we got some coffee and hot chocolate. We were tired of being squished, so we left a little early. And then they started playing the Star Wars theme song. So that was interesting. But now we're gonna walk around. This is Green Park over here. We're gonna walk around a little bit, see what we can see. And then we have tea this afternoon. All right, so we'll enjoy our beverages that we finally managed to procure after all that time. So we came back over and had a seat next to the statue to finish our drinks. The only problem is that so many people have sat on this little marble wall that it's very slippery, and you have to be careful not to fall in. So final thoughts on the changing of the guard.
Do it once. Smushy. Boring.
Yeah. The lady behind me kept shoving her knee and her pelvis into my butt in a very uncomfortable way the entire time.
She hit Duffy and me in the head. She was like doing that. She was the one complaining about everyone like taking up a bunch of space and not letting her see.
Yeah.
But she did this and, and elbowed me in the head like twice.
Yes. And as Evie said, bruh, we got here an hour and 40 minutes early to get this spot.
And she got there like 15 minutes before the show.
Yeah.
Like, give us some...
Yeah, come on. The only good thing about Gum Chewer was that she dropped her pride flag. So we got a London pride flag out of the deal. All right. She's scared of the pigeons. So we've been frolicking in the like wildflower conservation zone where apparently they graze livestock sometimes. And I just asked her if they had ticks in England because this feels like tick central. And she may have freaked out a little bit. She wanted to hold the ladybug, but you know, it peed on her and now she's... What are you doing? We're really enjoying Green Park. It's very pretty. And the trees are very interesting. They're all like knobby and like weird looking.
And then the views are really, really
Yeah, and it's just super peaceful and cool. Yeah, it's nice, right?
Yeah, I like this park a little bit more than the one yesterday.
Yeah, you like the vibes?
Yeah.
smells so good. We might just stand here and smell the lavender for a while. One day I would love to go to France during lavender season. Yeah, it does, because we diffuse lavender all the time. The rose garden's very pretty.
I like this garden.
Yeah, we like it. This tree is, I mean, it's begging to be climbed. We have to climb this tree, but she's wearing tights.
Okay.
Can she do it? Can she climb the tree in tights? Oh.
She can.
She can. She did it. She's climbed the tree. Now, can I climb the tree in a dress while holding a phone? Oh, you're gonna hold the phone?
Hey.
That's not working.
Can she climb the tree? Can she do it? It took me a lot of time to get up here.
That was not flattering.
Is she gonna go higher?
Because I have impeccable balance.
Me too.
And I'm a walking OSHA violation, so I have a tendency to balance on things that I shouldn't be climbing or balancing on, as my friends all know. All right. I don't think I'm gonna go any higher though, because, you know.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
What?
I feel like we're like Alice in Wonderland. Doesn't she climb a tree at some point?
Yeah, that's how she like reads her books. She,
Yeah,
sits,
she like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should totally read our book sitting in the tree.
I forgot my book.
You didn't bring your book?
No.
You didn't bring your book or your water. She didn't want to carry her water, so what's happened? She's drunk all my water.
I'm drinking all your water. You can have the rest.
Okay. Okay, so obviously we have to go into this tree, right? Oh my gosh. I love stuff like this.
It's so cute.
Wow. There used to be a tree. It wasn't like, I don't remember what kind of tree it was at my great aunt's house, but it was the same where it had like grown to the ground and we would go hide in it and play in it. So magical. I should probably have seen this kind of tree before or know what it is, but I don't think I have, and I'm very impressed by it. And here's a giant one. What is this tree? We've got a whole list of things we're gonna have to Google when we get to Wi-Fi. I saw the rocks and I said I wanted to climb on the rocks, but there's all these children around here and I feel like it would be weird for the middle-aged lady to go climb the rocks. So, no, not in tights and a skirt. Probably not.
I was wearing jeans. I could.
Yeah, we're not dressed for the frolicking that we're doing, but Hyde Park is just turning out to be such like a magical fairyland to explore. I definitely am digging the vibes in Hyde Park here. So we're walking through Hyde Park. We're gonna go try to find the reservoir area where supposedly there might be bathrooms. And then we're gonna cut through and head over to tea. But Evie's enjoying her lolly that she got at the Science Museum yesterday, where every child was eating one of these. And Evie went with the apple blackberry flavor. Is it good? Let me see.
I like it.
Just tastes like sugar. I don't taste flavor of any kind.
Oh, that's good.
It also, I agree, I don't understand how the children are shoving that whole thing in their mouths. Yeah, that seems like unsafe. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a green light decision. Right. Here we are again with lots of waterfowl. These swans seem friendlier than swans at home, I have to say. Are you a friendly swan? Or are you going to attack me? What's gonna happen next? While I'm getting dangerously close to the swans, Evie is standing way over there. She does not like waterfowl. We were foiled. Not only adopted, you have to have change to use the bathroom, which I kind of expected was going to be the case, but I was hoping it wouldn't be because we don't have any change. So not only were we foiled there, but we also couldn't cut through to get where we needed to get because the Rolling Stones are playing over there, and now we have to walk all the way back around. So Hyde Park is a little less magical now than it was before. But Evie's enjoying her lollipop. It is weird. It tastes like taffy in the middle, but it's not chewy, but it has that flavor of taffy. We can't figure this lollipop out. You will, I'm sure. Is this our new friend who's going to be joining us at the teddy bear tea?
Apparently.
What should we name your new teddy bear?
Don't ask me.
Don't know yet? My tea has arrived along with this cute little timer. I got vanilla chai. Evie's going with a strawberry milkshake as her first beverage. We're debating the name for our new stuffy.
We just know his last name.
We've decided the last name is Kensington. Okay, so we have to decide on a first name now. So the sandwich course of our tea has arrived along with our drinks. So Evie has the strawberry milkshake and these adorable little teddy bear sandwiches with ham and cheese, turkey and cheese, and tomato and cream cheese. And I've got the cucumber and cheese, coronation chicken, which looks a lot like curry, egg salad, a salmon and cream cheese, I believe, and something involving tuna. And my vanilla chai smells amazing. It smells so delicious. And how is your, okay, let's have some decorum here at tea. All right, how is your strawberry milkshake?
It's good.
It's good? Okay. All right. So Evie has tried her turkey and cheese. Did you like it? Yes? All right, and she has taken nibbles out of 3 of mine. And I believe she said her favorite was the center one here, the coronation chicken. What did it taste like?
Curry.
Curry? Yes, so I thought it looked like curry. So cucumber. Refreshing, typical cucumber sandwich. Very soft bread. It's curry, and I think it has pineapple in it. It takes Evie's curry chicken salad that she likes to make to the next level, right? All right, egg salad.
I didn't like that one.
It's egg salad, but it's on like the fluffiest bread imaginable. All right, now we've got the salmon. That one's really good. Are you sure you don't want to try that one? It's got a little bit of like a smoky flavor on the salmon, but it's just like, it's got a really nice, pleasant fish flavor. All right, and now the tuna, it's on like a whole grain. Tastes like a very, maybe capery tuna salad, but they're all very good. I'm going to enjoy all of them. I'm very hungry because we did not eat lunch today and we barely ate breakfast, so we're starving. All right, so we finished our sandwich course. Evie ended up eating my tuna sandwich, and she's eaten some of her turkey one. We had to scrape off a lot of the mayonnaise though, but I think the sandwiches overall were not Evie's favorite. I thought they were all very delicious. My favorite was probably the salmon one, and then the cream cheese on Evie's tomato and cream cheese was actually quite good too. But I agree that her strawberry milkshake here is kind of odd. It's not cold, and it tastes sort of like strawberry whipped cream. It's like fluffy. It's odd. Grandma would probably like it. Y'all, I'm not cut out for this fanciness. I tried to pour more tea and forgot the tea strainer. So now there's bits of tea in there. And then I remembered the tea strainer, but then the tea strainer got too full and I overflowed my cup into my saucer. I'm not fancy enough for this. All right, her teddy bear tea, the pastry portion has come out, and I don't know what any of it is, but the chocolate bear says Evie on it. Aw, so adorable. This is my amazing tower of pastries. We have the scones on the bottom, there's plain raisin and chocolate. Then we have an array of desserts here, a pistachio choux, a cheesecake, a tort, a macaroon, and then on top we have this tort and the Black Forest lolly. All right, so what are we gonna try first? I don't even know where to start with this. I think we're gonna have tummy aches from all the sweetness. So we've tried a few things so far. I had a scone, Evie's having a scone, but the best thing so far is the strawberry jam. It's so good, and it tastes like exactly like the strawberry jam that my granny used to make, that I would eat on white bread toast that she would make in the ovens with so much butter on it or margarine, and it would be so good. And then you would put the jam on it, and it's one of those things that you think you're never gonna get to taste again because, you know, Granny made it. But apparently the homemade jam at the podium in the Hilton in London tastes exactly like Granny's strawberry jam. So I'm having a moment here, and apparently Evie's enjoying it too. So I ate the pistachio pâtisseau, and it turned my mouth green. Why would they do that to you at tea? But Evie is over here killing the scones. And everything else is very like moussey and fancy and desserty and sweet. So we're trying to decide what's gonna travel the best to be able to take it back. It's so good.
We need this jam.
We need this jam in our lives.
This jam is amazing. And the scones. I need to know the recipe.
Yeah, we do need the jam. And no joke, it tastes just like Granny's strawberry jam that she used to make, like exactly like it. So, which is nice because you never got to have Evie's or Granny's jam. So this is like the closest you're ever gonna get to that. It's so good. Interestingly enough, Facebook told me yesterday that 8 years ago yesterday was Evie's first time at tea at the O. Henry. And so now here we are having tea together again in London, 8 years later. Yes, it's gold. It's edible gold. Yes, Evie's first gold. Yeah, it's real gold. Evie's, it doesn't taste like anything, don't worry. I mean, what it's on tastes like something.
Gold.
There you go, you ate gold. You've got gold on your lip. Your lip is gold. Well, that was an adventure. We're in the fancy part of London, so there's no free Wi-Fi. So we navigated ourselves to the right bus using the map that's in the bus stops. And we only, walked the wrong way, like once. Yeah. And we found it, but we found it. We did it all by ourselves.
And double decker.
It's a double decker. Evie's living the dream.
We're on the top.
We're on the top, obviously. All right. So we've got to get back to our part of London where free Wi-Fi abounds in all the cafes.
Yes.
All right, and then we're gonna go explore more in that Covent Garden.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, our plans to go to the markets didn't work out because it's Sunday and they closed early. So we're just walking around Seven Dials, Covent Garden, going in some stores, and Evie found this kawaii paradise. We're back in the hipster haven that is Seven Dials. It is totally a hipster haven. There is nothing This is the most hipster place I've ever been. All right, and it looks like a sushi conveyor belt, but y'all, it's cheese. This may be heaven, but not for Evie, so we may not stay at this location. All right, so Evie was gonna get a chicken curry bun, but they were sold out. So we ended up with pad ki mao, the veggie and tofu version, because she wanted noodles. And it's super spicy, but you like it. All right, any commentary?
It's really good. I like it.
It's really good, you like it? And it's a good thing that she has tapioca, milk, brown sugar, something that sounds absolutely disgusting to me, but she seems to enjoy it. So it calms.
Brown sugar milk.
Brown sugar pearl milk is what it's called. That's what it was called. That is actually what it was called. It is.
With tapioca.
With tapioca, yeah. Okay. So she's having that for dinner, and I have to go decide what I'm going to get as a supplement. So I'm gonna have to walk around the hipster palace again that is Seven Dials Market and figure out what I want. I kind of want that conveyor belt cheese situation upstairs. Oh yeah. It's a timeline all about the history of this neighborhood. We'll have to read it.
Oh yeah, sweet. Hello and welcome to the history lesson. We start our story when it was created in 1690. And the reason why it was shaped like triangles, because to maximize the space for houses. And then, by the time it hit the 1800s, it started declining. And no one really came before. And then, it was only until 1989 when they restored the sundial and everyone came back.
Uh-oh. We called it an early night tonight. Came back for some relaxing. I'm editing video. She's, I don't know, listening to stuff. But she busted into the leftovers, and I've heard that it's a disaster in the box. That doesn't surprise me. Let's see what happened.
I stood one of them up.
Oh, yeah, that's a little bit
It's
of a
okay.
disaster.
okay.
But the scones will be good for tomorrow's breakfast. And are we about to have some dessert treats? Yeah. All right, I might make myself a cup of coffee then. So we're trying more of our treats.
Yes.
Evie had the lemon cake that was actually from her.
Picnic.
Yeah, and it was it good?
It was good.
And you said it had merengues on top?
It had little strips of meringue.
Interesting, and you love merengue.
It was really good.
We've been eating the macaroon. It was supposed to be like an apple pie macaroon.
I don't taste a lot of apple.
I don't either. Like, you can see the apple, but I wish it had more apple, honestly, because my problem with macaroons is a lot of the time they're just like sweetness.
No, they're not.
They
good.
are.
I like the pistachio.
Yeah, I need more like oomph to my macaroons, and a lot of times you get them and they're just like cloyingly sweet.
But the pistachio.
Texturally though, that macaroon was
good.
very good. Yeah, it was very good. Okay, so the rest of this,
What is this?
disaster in here, they called that Rocky Road. I think it's like a fudge.
I do not know.
Okay, so
I would sometime like to try it.
we've got like a bunch of mousse cakes and cheesecakes, so there's a lot of mousse going on in here right now.
I really like this.
Okay, so that was a Black Forest lolly was what they called it. Hold on. It's mounted on a chocolate disc, which is stuck to a gold foil thing, and the stick has fallen into the lolly. So, okay. Not for you. What does it taste like?
You know that like that frosting that I hate, that's like creamy and sweet and tastes too sweet, like too creamy?
I'm having a problem.
Trying to make sure if you weren't dead.
Yeah, no, I tried to take a bite of it
and the stick came off of my mouth and I couldn't like get the stick to come out. Anyway, that one actually does, I like the cherry in that. It gives
I
it,
don't like that one.
no, that one, it makes it less just like cloyingly tart sweet, and it's a darker chocolate.
What is this one?
But yeah,
What's this one?
anyway, that one is the cheesecake one. I think that one's gonna be good, yeah. Do you want the fork, Evie? Like, I got
Fork?
Yeah, so that we didn't have to take them out of the box.
Oh, a little too late. What kind of cheesecake?
I don't know. He just said baked cheesecake, which I guess there's maybe more than one kind of cheesecake here. I guess there are no baked cheesecakes. There are. Is it good?
I actually really like that.
Okay. Is it not as sweet?
No, it's good.
Okay. Well, let me taste it too.
The best part. The best part.
Yeah, I like that one a
I
lot.
like this. This is good.
Because it's not as sweet.
Yeah.
It's more, it has just like solid cheesecake flavor.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's simple. And texturally, it's not like a New York cheesecake. It's not super creamy. It's almost got like a grittiness to it.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
good.
I think I had tried the other things at Tea, and they were just very moussey. This thing right here, and that circular thing that this rectangular thing has fallen onto, they just tasted like mousse.
I ate the fruit off the top.
Yeah, Evie ate the fruit off the top of those. And this little cube there is some sort of like candied pear situation. But otherwise they just sort of taste like vaguely vanilla, vaguely chocolatey mousse. The cheesecake is good. All right, you try the fudge thing and then we'll have tried everything. You don't want to try it? Okay, I'll try it then.
I don't want to try that.
All right,
It's gross.
so I don't know what all is
Wait,
in
can I
this.
take a bite of the top? Because there's a marshmallow.
Okay. It's the texture of fudge. It feels like fudge. But it's got little jelly bits and things in it, and like,
Marshmallow is good.
yeah, like who knows what all those things are.
It's marshmallow and like cherry and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's weird.
Well,
Yeah.
we've tried everything we got.
We've tried everything we got. Some of them I think will get eaten, some of them might not. We're just maybe not fancy enough for fancy tea. I don't know. But it was worth doing.
It was good.
It was fun.
All right, so as we close out today's video, there were a couple loose ends we noticed while we were watching our footage back. So for one, what did you end up naming your bear?
This is Darjeeling Kensington.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why I named him Darjeeling Kensington is so we would have the 3 Ds. Duffy, Dippy,
Because, yes, in case you didn't notice, we bought Dippy.
he's too cute. And Darjeeling, the 2 Ds.
3Ds.
Oh,
The 3Ds, 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also, apparently we didn't film what I had for dinner after all. I did go to the cheese place. But there were no seats at the fancy schmancy conveyor belt cheese bar. So I got a cheese toasty, which is a grilled cheese sandwich. And it was cheddar and some sort of British cheese I wasn't familiar with, and onion. And it showed up on a tray with like a pile of like Cornichon pickles. Yeah, and it smelled aggressive. Evie was not a fan of the way my sandwich smelled. But it tasted good. It tasted good. I don't think it was quite worth the price that I
How
paid
much was it?
for the hipster grilled cheese. But I do think we're gonna have to go back there again because
the bun thing.
the buns were
we
sold
were out
out.
of it,
Yeah, and
so
she
we-
wants the curry chicken bun. And they have a Filipino place. And I've never had Filipino food. The boba was good. Yeah, and there's a cardamom bun at one of the bakeries that I really want to get because I love cardamom and I love the school bread at Epcot, and I think it's going to taste like that but without the cream, and I don't like the cream so much, so I'm like really excited about that. So I do think we're going to have to hit up Hipster Paradise Seven Dalles Market at least one more time. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow on the next adventure.